Hello, my name is Louie and I'm with Premier RV of Oregon, and today we're going to talk about the 2006 Country Coach Magna.
Hey, hang on a second. Jeez.
Oh, the legend. He just came under. Oh, what are you doing underneath the coach?
Well, you know, we inspect these coaches before we sell them, so I had to give this one a once-over.
So you're basically saying we're no ordinary dealer, are you?
No ordinary dealer. I think we need to get this outside. The weather's beautiful.
And like always, we're always looking for pre-owned diesel pushers that have been well maintained and taken care of. And yes, we're going to get this outside. It shows a lot better. And we'll get this 2006 45-foot Country Coach Magna outside here in a second. Thanks. Well, we got it outside this beautiful day here in Junction City, Oregon. This is where all the Country Coaches were built. In fact, this plant right here was where all the Magnas and Affinities were built. So lots of nice history here. Speaking of history, today I actually have the pleasure of sharing this video with Damon Raposo. Damon, weren't you the #1 salesperson for Country Coach for many years?
Yes. But the pleasure's mine to be with you, Louie.
So I was just kind of wondering, I mean, you're the #1 salesperson. What do you think made you to become the #1 salesperson for Country Coach for all those years?
Product knowledge, I would say. Knowing the answers to the questions and being able to answer them confidently. Having people like you and Don Foltz, Don Kelly, Kevin Atkinson, there was a bunch of guys that...
Name dropping.
That were great.
Yeah, but you started off in Anoka,
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yep, Noon's RV Center, my grandparents' dealership, washing, then parts, service, sales on weekends.
And then Guarantee RV. And how many years were you the #1 salesperson?
I think 7. I'll have to go look.
Well, we'll check the record books on that.
We'll have to look. That could be trivia.
All right, so we'll get back to the 2006 Country Coach Magna 45-footer. What do you think are some of the highlights on this coach there, Damon?
I like that the owner was very technical and did a lot of preventive maintenance and a lot of cool updates. So I know we got tires that are 2022 Michelins, AGM house batteries, 4 8Ds, same thing, 2022. He updated headlights and taillights recently.
Yeah, I noticed that, yep. MCD shades?
MCD shades, we did that here. All the airbags and shocks in 2022 also. So he's just done a lot of preventive maintenance.
So it's been well maintained, and obviously it looks like it's been stored inside. I don't see any check-in that I could see right now. I haven't gone thoroughly around it, but even in the black colors, the coach and the paint, this Sickens paint that Country Coach used on all their products is in really good shape.
It is. I haven't noticed any checking either.
So yeah, the entry door on the Country Coach Magnas are very wide, which is very nice, and with this nice slope and with this body style of the Country Coach Magna, it's kind of just a timeless looking coach. I mean, I get that comment from people all the time. Do you have any thoughts on any of that?
Oh, way ahead of their time. Yeah, they still are a very modern looking motorhome, and yeah, that entry door, new in 2005, much better, a little bit wider, easier to get in and out of.
Yeah, definitely wider. Screen door, all that good stuff. Looks like they did some Affinity style things on this coach.
Yeah, I noticed the stainless steel around the steps and on the compartment doors. It's a nice little touch.
So this was an add-on aftermarket. So kind of like what was standard in the Affinity product, one level up from the Magna. The fuel tank is right here. It's 150 gallons. It's a dual fill. You could fill it from either side. This is just an access to get to the fuel tank if needed. Some of the things I liked about the 06 is that they have a lot of storage underneath. the most out of 07s and 08s. You'll see 3 full pass-throughs here.
Yeah, 3 nice large bays. Got the entertainment center right from
Open
the
those
factory.
up, and I'll pull this one out. This one has the optional TV. And this was original, but we could take this out, throw in the garbage, and put a 40-inch Samsung right here if you'd like, if you want to update it. It does have a slide tray here also. They did like a 3/4 here. I always kind of like these.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, Country Coach.
That's a collector piece. You might put that in your truck, Louie.
Yeah.
Did you see we got all the manuals?
Yeah, that tells you a lot right there just from the ownership of the coach.
Original window sticker that you guys would have had. Oh, this one is cut in 2. That's unique.
Yeah. And you know, if you don't use your phone for maps, you know, we always have the National Forest Rio Grande.
Yeah. Good.
That's good stuff, huh?
Kindling for campfire.
But in here is actually all the manuals for a lot of the items that came with the coach, such as like the Vanium oven if it has it, your short cord, all that other good stuff. So all the original manuals are intact, which is nice. Dual directional slide tray again here. Really good access. And again, Country Coach always has the fiberglass bay doors on the intrigues on up. Really dissipates the heat a lot. You could see the metallics in the paint. This paint is in fantastic shape.
It is. Really got a nice deep gloss. Beautiful colors too.
So what do we got right here? We got some house batteries.
2022 AGMs, 4 of them, 8Ds on slide trays.
Those are great batteries. Are what, about 255 amp hours per battery?
Yeah.
You know, they're about $1,000 a pop now.
I was gonna say that's they're not cheap, but you know, you put them in and you forget about them. You never have to add water. They're great.
And I know on previous videos, people commented on, I can't believe they let the bay doors up. These are double struts right here. So you got to pull to get higher so that the slide room doesn't hit it. And then there's little bumpers on the slide room that protect it from hitting the doors itself. This one needs some new gas struts, so it's only going to this height, but this is another full pass-through. Once we run this through our inspection here, you know, we're very picky on all the coaches with our pre-delivery inspections. We would put new gas struts up here so they would all open up.
But Louie, even this door halfway opened gives you more access than some of the newer coaches you see today where the slides go down into the bays and you're on your knees to get under there. I mean, that's still
That's a really good point because actually this slide room is not into the chassis. It's actually above the floor. It's called an X slide. So it's a hydraulic slide. So it being above the floor, it gives you much better access to your storage bays.
Definitely.
So I think that was a really cool thing. Country Coach uses hydraulic slides on all their coaches, which...
Flush fitting.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, HWH slides.
So you'll notice a lot of other manufacturers, they'll have a flange right here and it'll suck to the side wall of the coach. Country's recess them into the coach. Gives you that nice clean look.
It passes the Mercedes ball bearing test.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you put the ball bearing in the gap. See the gap? And it's nice and even all the way around.
Oh.
You learn something new every day.
Who taught you that one?
Hanging out with me.
Is that Kevin?
That was Don.
Don, okay.
I won't say which one.
All right, well, we learned something new every day. Speaking of that, we have the drive axle and then we have the famous tag axle, and the rim is actually in like the front versus, oh, it's actually out rather than in, right?
It is.
And I think I won this bet, 14,000 pounds on
I
the
think it was a draw. It looks like we got some extra wax here, so you get down the road and you want to finish polishing your wheels, you're all
Yeah,
good.
Caballo missed a spot. Hey, no one's perfect, but I did win the bet, 14,000 pound GVW on the rear. The total GVW on this coach is 52,000. So
Yes.
it kind of separates a lot of the companies that we competed with back then as far as safety.
Especially on the front axle, 18,000 pounds, that's
Yeah.
huge.
Country was always safety, function, design, so they really wanted to go after the engineering of the chassis and really overbuilding everything.
Yeah.
So really, really important. Cranking batteries here, I bet.
Yeah, 2022 air filters above.
This is just a service bay. We don't want to waste too much time. What do you think? So, Damon, what do you think of the 525 Cat here?
You know, over time, it's proven to be a great engine. No major malfunctions or updates needed. Twin turbo, nice low profile. I think that's another thing that Country Coach did uniquely is they used a little bit of everybody's engine. It was based on a lot of different factors, not just what the best bang or cheapest engine was, but what fit the best and the height of the engine relating to the step in the bedroom.
I really like that feature part of it with the Cat with a turbo, and the turbo's running on the side. It only makes the step up in the back only 4 inches, where if you had a 600 Cummins, you got the double step up, and it's
much smaller engine.
kind of a complaint we hear a lot from people getting in and out of bed.
Yep.
Especially after a couple cocktails, you know.
Yes.
Looks like the radiator's been changed.
Radiator is original, and it's a good steel copper core, but the charger cooler was changed in 2019.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. The thing is, what's the hitch rating on this?
15,000 pounds in 06, first year.
Oh, that was I thought I was going to get you on that
You probably
one.
would have said 10. Lucky I'm here.
No, I looked it up earlier.
Did you see the tow bar and everything that goes with it, with the brake line, the air?
Oh, so the airline and the tow bar all comes with it?
They are getting out of RVing. They've had a good run, so there's a bunch of little accessories that go with it.
You'll notice the stainless here
Stainless there too.
on the doors, just like the
Yeah,
Affinity.
Affinity.
Beautiful back cap. Really like the design of the Country Coach's front and rear caps.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Side mounted radiator, electric power cord reel. The old plumbing bay here. This is Damon's expertise here. He's pretty simple stuff, black and gray waste, just pull valves, fresh water right here. You could no flush on your black and gray, so you could spray your black and gray tanks. Tanks are going to hold 100 gallons of fresh water, 66 for gray and 60 for black. Actually, on this year, it was 66 on both of them, black and gray. You remember that?
I was going to go 73 gray, 60 black.
No,
Well,
they changed it. That was before.
that could be another bet.
Different year. We got another bet going.
Oh, they changed it when they went to stainless steel.
We'll update you on the next video. You'll have to watch the next one for this. Full pass-through here.
Optional water hose reel, Louie.
Optional water hose reel. We also have the water filter access. I bet you we're going to have some type of heating system here.
Is that the 450 or the 600, Louie?
I don't think it matters that much, does it? But yeah, they call this the 400, I think,
Or 400.
Hydro Hot,
Might
which
be
is
400.
Aqua Hot. Basically, it's going to heat the inside of the coach.
4-zoned hydronic heat.
What's
Electric. It's 4-zone hydronic heat,
Yeah.
electric and diesel.
that? Yeah, you didn't say floor, did you?
No, 4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. And then it's going to have a 10-gallon electric hot water heater to supplement for the shower. So if you are plugged in, you could just run the electric to heat the hot water off the 10-gallon hot water heater.
You can.
So.
Yeah. And you got your brain for it right around the corner.
Oh yeah, so this little panel right here, this tells you if you have any faults or anything, low battery voltage, all that other good stuff. They're all labeled right here with LEDs. Again, back end of the other pass-through bay. Previous, we didn't take any of this out, so this would all come with a coach. Looks like some transient fluid and some other water filters and stuff like that.
Look at the height of these bay doors again on the driver's side under the slide room.
Yeah. And then here is going to be what, Damon?
That would be the sewer. Oh, almost got you. MCD sunscreens.
Yeah, I thought you said sewer. I wouldn't be touching it if that was a sewer hose, but yeah, that's going to be the little snap-ons for the MCD shades up front. When we get inside, he also actually updated to the electric one. So
He did the updated there on the shades, and
yeah,
On the outside, this has all the awnings too. It's got the Girard window awnings, 2 roof awnings on the opposite side, door awning, slide toppers.
Yeah, the Girard awnings are nice. The bronze tinted windows, something Country Coach is really famous for.
Those were all fixed in 2017. Fog Doctor went through the whole coach. In the cab here, they went with a new laminate single pane, but thicker, and did tint on it, so entry door and cab window. So those can never fog because there's no gap in between 2 panes anymore.
So who's the Fog Doctor? See?
It's a company that drives around and fixes foggy windows.
Yeah, yeah. It happens when you have a dual pane window.
Yeah.
You're going to break a seal over time and get that foggy window. So they are correctable. In fact, we do that here.
We do it here
Wow.
in-house.
We're going to pull the generator slide out here.
That's also been updated. See how fast it is?
Whoa.
2019, he did the updated generator motor.
It's got a turbo on it, huh? I like that. Because it normally does take a little bit of time, but hey. This is going to have the PowerTech 12.5 generator. It'll run all 3 roof airs. It'll run everything inside the coach. Yeah, so with a 12.5, yeah, it's a Cat. And why do you think they did that there, Damon?
One-stop service. Cat engine, Cat generator. So
Yeah.
your annual oil change and filters.
Made a lot of sense because if you had the Cummins and Onan generators, then you could do all that at a Cummins dealership, where here 525 Cat and the Cat generator makes a lot of sense. So really good generator. You see PowerTechs a lot on the buses, the 20,000 PowerTechs. So they've been around a long, long time.
Out of Florida, aren't they?
Out of Florida. All right, I'll bring this back in and we'll finish up on the inside of the coach here. Great, so today we've had a lot of comments with people wanting to see the coach with the slides in. So we thought we'd show that feature here on Country Coaches. You've always have access. I think back then they always wanted at least 18 inches of walkway space to get to the restroom. And you can still use the refrigerator. All your kitchen and all that stuff are very functional. So take a look at the inside with the slide rooms in.
On the inside here, as we mentioned, he did the MCD shade upgrade, and we do a lot of this at Premier RV. It's about $4,000, 6 to 8 weeks to get them in, but they make a big difference getting rid of the curtains that are in the front and the power visors. It's an end-to-end sun visor and total privacy. Same on the driver's side window, and then above the screen door here is just total privacy because you have the screen door.
All right. So yeah, this 2006 Country Coach Magna, the name of the floor plan is called a Rembrandt. It's personally one of my favorites, and I think some of the things that separate it is you get all your living room space in the forward part of the coach.
Yeah.
You get a 96-inch sofa here that makes into a jackknife comfortable bed. But what I've heard comments of, it's one of the largest kitchens that Country Coach did. Tons of counter space. When they designed this floor plan, I thought they did everything right. Normally you have a cabinet here. Unfortunately, someone gets stuck washing the dishes and all they see is a piece of wood. Where here they've lifted it up and you could look out the window.
Prudence loves that feature on this, Louie, yeah.
Yeah, no, so I think it was very well thought out of. Again, tons of storage, full.
What's really nice about this, this is one of the few that I think accommodates a dishwasher, and you still got a ton of storage. And I wonder, does this have a dishwasher?
Oh, well, behind door number 1 here, this is the Fisher Paykel dishwasher, which was an option. You know, some people like these, some people don't feel like they need them. So if you wanted to take this out, we could take it out and build a nice big double drawer or one single drawer for pots and pans if you want it.
In our in-house cabinet shop.
Yes, by Chris, who's worked at Country Coach for like 30 years. So he's got us all beat as far as how long he worked at Country Coach. But lots of storage, lighted cabinets, a little trash can here. Overhead storage here too. Everything's carpeted, so your stuff doesn't fly around while you're driving, which is nice. Got the drink set, which Country Coach is always well known for. This cabinet slides like that.
I think they went with some optional glasses on the bottom here that look a little larger.
Yeah, these are Country Coach, and then they went with a nicer, actually.
Yeah.
More of a wine glass, I would say.
I would say so.
So
Huh.
these come with the Coach.
Interesting. Yeah.
And you know what people always say, well, is that going to rattle when you're driving on the road?
Dead silence.
Yeah.
Don't hear them.
Just, they go away. Again, and then there's more storage here, lots here, and then you have little covers here somewhere for your sinks, so, and your cooktop. So what kind of cooktop we got here? We got the gas, which I kind of like that actually, instead of electric, which was an option. This is a 2-burner gas cooktop.
Yeah, your propane lasts forever. You got the propane tank down there. You fill it up every 2 or 3 years, and you're good to go.
And again, modifications are right up our alley. We've had people, in fact, on the '08 Magna, we're going to take out the gas cooktop and we're going to put one of those true inductions in. So anything like that is right up our alley as far as doing it aftermarket. We do a thorough job with our inspections, and we could do anything after the coach leaves here as far as modifications.
Absolutely.
Again, I really like how Country Coach always did their ceramic tile backsplashes. They weren't pre-formed like you see in a lot of coaches and just slapped up there. Really, really high quality. All the cabinets, it's like 3/4 inch wood. This is light cherry, so radius cabinets here. So they just don't build stuff like this anymore.
No, and look how tight they are. I mean, 15 years later, they're just unbelievable.
That's the difference in
How they've held up.
the Dynamax semi-monocoque chassis with building that custom style chassis. That prevents a lot of that twisting and a lot of that flexing. That stress would come up inside the coach.
Yeah.
So it really helps out. Big sink, double sink.
How about a pantry in the Rembrandt floor plan, Louie?
I tell you what, it's part pantry, part linen, right?
I think it could be either or.
Oh, you talking this one or?
Well, you got that one, and then you got this one over here. So I always thought they had a couple of them.
Yeah, they do. Actually, they did a heck of a job.
Floor to ceiling, adjustable shelves. Beautiful. And then yeah, the one in the bathroom can be another pantry or linens.
Yep. And then what do we got over here? We got the dining room table.
We got the dining room table with the 10-inch wall cabinet module. This table slides 4 ways.
Yeah, so after I get my dinner from you, I could just kind of slide it forward or back, huh?
Yeah. And then you can...
Actually, if you pull it out, it'll slide easier.
Without tipping over the glasses, which takes a little bit of
Yeah,
work.
I'll probably break it. But so did the wicker chairs come with it, or?
No, those
They
are
an option?
aftermarket. They
Aftermarket?
were, yeah, they bought those and upgraded from the chairs that were in here.
So we do have other ones if you're not into the wicker. Again, that's a simple thing. I think we've got a bunch of chairs
Oh yeah,
that we've taken out. We've got a lot of furniture around here.
We do.
Little overhead storage here. Lots of functional storage down here. I really like the big window.
Me too.
If you like a lot of light coming inside the coach with a custom computer table, this is a great place to be right here.
It is. And one thing Country Coach did in this area, which I remember Mr. Foltz telling me about, room separation. You remember that, Louie?
No.
You don't? Oh. Well, room separation. The living room here has no overhead cabinet, so it's big windows and it's separate living room from your kitchen where you have all the storage.
Yeah, so room separation, big windows, no storage.
No storage, just like a bus.
Well, that was some of the differences between like the Magna and the Intrigue. Intrigue would have the cabinets here,
Additional overheads.
where the Magna wanted to go for the design, kind of like the Newells and all the other coaches with the bigger windows.
And this floor plan, like you said, even though it doesn't have overheads there is still a ton of storage in every room.
Oh, it's fantastically laid out. That's why it's been one of my favorites over the years. And I really like, in '06, you didn't see a lot of coaches with all tile.
No, that kind of happened later in the '06 model year.
Yeah,
and
so
this
the
is one of
person
them.
that ordered this one was thinking ahead. So
Yeah,
I'm a big
definitely.
fan of not having the carpet in the living room. They also did a nice job on the update on the TV. Looks like a Samsung Smart TV. So
They did. And then, as you mentioned, the MCD shades, we did those here in-house. And I like how you guys build that valance, that cherry wood valance to hide the rollers.
you could tell we did it. So we're hiding the shades with this nice wood that matches that Chris made all the way across. Just that finish, that detail that you would expect in a high-end coach.
It's so nice you can't tell it was done after post-production.
Yeah.
This guy also put a Winegard automatic traveler satellite on DirecTV.
Is that
It's up
behind
here.
this door?
Yep. And he did the Marantz
Huh?
update on the receiver, Blu-ray DVD player,
Nice.
and then it's it has a Mophie Wi-Fi router built into the coach as well.
Oh, for internet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so with the 7 speakers, little home theater is going to be outstanding through the TV, and also for just running music through the coach. God, I was going to say something I already forgot, but
Well, when you're thinking about it, I'll go over this cockpit area because he's done some neat things up here too. It has the PC Silverleaf done in 2018, so you have the larger tablet screen mounted to the glass on a suction cup, as well as the original Silverleaf down under the backup camera. This Kenwood's not original, so that has been changed at some point in time.
I noticed that when I was backing up, the clarity of it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pedals are adjustable. This is all tile under this Crown Club mat from our friends at Lazy Days. And HWH air leveling, automatic air leveling.
And I always could tell the pride of ownership is, the dash is in great shape.
Yeah.
The driver and passenger seats aren't worn. These are the most comfortable seats out there.
I don't see the cat pawing marks anywhere, so we're in pretty good shape
So
here.
we're cat free even with the
Cat-free.
cat
Yeah.
engine and
Feline free.
generator. So yeah. And standard on all the Magnas is the residential refrigerator. So you get almost like a 22 cubic foot refrigerator.
Yeah. Side by side.
And that's why, Country Coach, being a high-end manufacturer, that's why they gave you the 4 Lifeline batteries, the 255 amp hours per battery with a 3,000 watt inverter.
Make sure everything was going to work.
A common question I get from people, can I run that going down the road? Your alternator's going to take care of all that good stuff. Every now and then, if you're in a hot climate, you would probably run the generator to cool the coach down. But other than that, the inverters are going to take care of all your refrigerators and all your outlets.
Yeah.
We saw this storage here. Back in the bedroom, this is a king size. And it actually has the bed lift. Damon really likes this, I know that. This was like a $5,000 option.
Hospital bed. Was that the nickname?
I don't know if I've heard the hospital bed, but definitely, I guess you could read in bed. Or
You could read in bed, and it can create a little bit of a walkway
I mean,
here.
the real reason was you could bring this all the way up, and when the slides are completely in, you could get to your
you could
wardrobe.
sliver through here. Yeah.
Oh, for $5,000, that was worth all the money, huh?
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah,
most of the
pretty-
people that bought Magnas and stuff, they didn't really skimp on stuff. This
No. Very, very rarely.
those were good days back then. what I like also is that you're going to get really nice size nightstands,
Even with a king bed.
even with a king bed.
A couple of drawers over there and an additional cabinet.
Tons of storage.
Yeah, those overheads are deep. They're great for bedding and bulky items you're not going to get to.
And you'll see back here the huge wardrobe. 2 folding chairs. And I think we have a light back here. There we go. Couple pillows. Washer dryer is going to be right here. And then right behind this one is going to be that 10-gallon hot water electric heater that we're talking about. And then you got space right here, nice drawer space here. Updated TV, Samsung Smart. So, you know, like Damon was saying, tons of storage and some kind of unique features here that also has the hamper back here.
With the extra bag.
With the extra bag. That's kind of some of the things that Country Coach are known for. That and the ironing board, right?
Yeah. So if someone bought this coach and had some cash left over, where are they going to put it, Louie?
Well, Damon, probably right here in the safe.
In the safe.
You know, I always look in here thinking that one day maybe someone left some money in there, but it never happens.
No.
So
I think
maybe
as
today's
close
the day. Oh, it's not the factory one, so we'll have to get the code.
I
from the guy.
reset it. I got the code.
Oh. You think of it. Oh, you know what I really like about this floor plan though is the sink, the vanity sink. It has 2 of them, but it goes out with a bed.
I know. Look at all this floor space. Takes 2 pocket doors to close it off. It's so wide.
Yeah, instead of like 25 inches, you've got like over 50 or 60 inches
Yeah.
here.
And what I like is the second door. You don't even see it.
Yeah, sometimes we forget the second door, but as I said, we have not gone through this coach yet, but we will. But those are usually connected together, and that was kind of funny.
That was
you,
a first.
You planned that one, didn't you?
No,
You
I would never.
trying to throw me on there to the bus?
No.
All right. Damon, I hear you got a good one.
Well, I got a phone call that I get all the time, and I was going to have you explain it. Maybe you can do a better job than me. Bedroom fan, low and high.
Oh, the 2008 guy. He's going to put a fan. Oh, I thought you meant putting one up here. Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Magna Affinity, bedroom fan, low and high.
Yeah, you get a call every now and then. They're like, there's a fan going on in the back
Is
bedroom.
that for the engine? What's it for?
Well, it's because when you're driving down the road, it has a little evaporator underneath the bed that cools the whole bedroom down.
Yes.
On all Magnas.
A fan right by my feet. Close it out of that little duct down there.
Yeah, where's the switch?
It would be on your right. In the bedroom.
Oh,
though.
over here. Yeah, I forgot. So
There
yeah,
we go.
kind of a cool feature. You know, buses do that kind of stuff, but
Kind of a mini over-the-road air using the engine compressor to
yeah.
supply cold air to the bedroom and dash. No thermostat. I think that's what throws people off. They see that and they just think it's a fan switch, but it's just ice cold, and you have it set to low or high. And
I thought you were talking about the
Ceiling
fan, but you're talking about the over-the-road air. Yeah.
over-the-road air.
Yeah. All right. I knew I was going to set up for something here.
Never.
All right, so that does it for the 2006 Country Coach Magna. Any thoughts that you could think of there, David?
Beautiful coach. Great floor plan.
We forgot the price. $174,999
Yes.
for a 2006 Country Coach Magna. That's, you know, the owner's taken well care of it. He's done a lot of things that were needed as time goes on, but lots of updates done on this
A lot
coach.
of updates, a lot of preventive maintenance, good on tires, batteries. It's turnkey, ready to go.
So again, if you like our videos, or even if you don't like them, please hit the subscribe button. It's actually free, right?
Subscribe and like. It's free.
And if you have any comments, if we could do anything better, which don't go too far on us, but write some comments there and we'll try to get back to you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.